Hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Solid 2015. I'm here with Omkar. Omkar, how you doing?
Doing very well. Thank you, Mike.
So you're with GEMALTO, and the sign says SafeNet, so can you explain?
Sure. So earlier this year, January, we got acquired by GEMALTO. GEMALTO is the world leader in digital security, and post-acquisition, so SafeNet, post-acquisition, the vision for GEMALTO was they wanted to continue building on the security space. So with SafeNet, they have the security in data side, which is data encryption and so on. And with the BU that is represented at this conference, they have security on the application layer. So we double up as the software monetization as well as the security, application security arm of GEMALTO.
So can you give me an example of where you fit in a product suite in any company, or where you're in that stack of IoT?
Excellent. So we fit on the application layer, and when you look at any device or any machine today, they are built up both from hardware, with hardware components and the software components. And when I talk to my customers, the market trend is there is a lot more innovation taking place on the software layer. So we fit on top of them, and we enable our customers to monetize the software layer and have new business models, new revenue models, and capture key customer intelligence in terms of true application usage, which in turn they can feed back both to bill their customers in a subscription or a usage model, or it'll be real-time customer intelligence which they can make product investments on and so on.
And so you also lock it down or protect it as well, right? You have some sort of security built in here as well?
That's right. So with the IoT space, security becomes a very critical component, and we come in and say, hey, you know, the software layer that's running and powering these devices, we can protect it against reverse engineering, IP protection, and so on. In fact, a use case that we work with, one of the case studies we have within our organization is there's a large packaging company, and they have these devices which brands these packages that are generated from these machines. And they are in a couple of high-risk geographies. So what they realized some time ago was to increase throughput, there was tampering at the device, which instead of building 10 boxes an hour, it went up to 15 boxes. As a result, the quality dropped. And this resulted in a lot of legal as well as branding negative backlash. So they're using our technology to ensure that there's no tampering that can be done at the device level through the software layer.
So it sounds like this could be a really critical component for a lot of healthcare devices or medical area?
Absolutely, and one of the largest areas we see a lot of traction for our solution is in the medical devices space, and for both reasons, security being of paramount importance, and also a lot of these medical devices today, they are looking at new business models to go to market with. They're not going with the classical, I'll sell you $1 million device and then come back after 4 years. They're looking at, you know, is there any way I can do a subscription model out of it? Can I do a consumption-based business model and then track per consumption and then associate that with the final fee that they charge their hospitals and patients?
So that sounds like it could be changing an industry or helping industry change.
Absolutely, in a big way, because now all of a sudden, these medical devices are not going to be limited to a market segment. Now they can, with new business models, they can go across the board, not just high-end super specialty hospitals, but your clinics and tier 2, tier 3 sort of hospitals, which gives them a much bigger playground to go after.
Okay, so Omkar, if you fast forward 12 months from now, where would you like to see GEMALTO and SafeNet be?
I think we are in a very, very interesting spot right now with the technology that SafeNet brings to the table and what GEMALTO already has. So GEMALTO is very strong in what we call as mobile-to-mobile or machine-to-machine connectivity. And then with the other business unit of SafeNet, which is data protection, we have the encryption and the data security. And with our business unit, we have the monetization layer. So you put all these together, you have an organization which has a complete stack in the IoT space, right from building the infrastructure to get that connectivity going, then securing the whole transfer, and finally being able to monetize both the device as well as the services generated by the usage collection.
Excellent. We look forward to watching you on that journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate it.